Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, September 10th, and it is New Comic Book Day. You guys are going to have a tough day. There are a lot of releases today, as well as many cool covers. Sorry, got a beard here. There was Dynamite got caught up with me. So I have three new Vampirella covers, three new Vampirella releases, books. I also have two new Space Ghost books. I have two new Thundercat books. I have two new Thundercat Powerpuff Girl books. Again, Dynamite has caught up with me. So if these are titles that you're after, stuff that you partake in, they're here. They're finally here. So it just took some time. I know, many of you have followed me and followed some of the online shenanigans with Diamond and Dynamite and all the other publishers. So there's been some hiccups, there's been some delays, and those delays have seemed to be caught up on. So that's a little foreshadowing for this video. As a reminder, this Saturday, September 13th, is our local Crawfordsville Comic and Card Show. It's going to be quite the show. I think Bunny just announced yesterday on our page that we've sold out both indoor buildings and sold out both outdoor buildings. So now we have like 100+ vendors, which is bonkers to me. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. I got to get there early to make sure I get set up because it's gonna be hectic. It's gonna be hectic. Now, for me, as I've mentioned before, I am going to be doing a Fill-A-Bag event. So here is 15 long boxes. That's all going to be $10 Fill-A-Bag, $35 short boxes, $80 long boxes. And then if we find single issues, there'll probably be a price for those too. But I imagine everybody's going to be either filling bags or filling short boxes. But anyway, so here's 15 long boxes right now, and there will be more. I could be encroaching upon 20 long boxes. So that's a lot. That's a few thousand books right there. So you need to prepare for it. And then as far as today's concerned, I'm going to be taking a personal day. My wife is going to be covering for me today. You may hear my voice is a little scratchy. It's a little bothersome. So we'll be getting the boxes filled, getting everybody's subscription boxes dealt with. And then I'm going to be going home and chugging a bottle of NyQuil and sleeping the day away. So if there are requests, anything that you see, please message me either through Facebook Messenger or comment on the video with your requests. Those of you that send me emails, I got those emails. You'll be taken care of. Those of you that made prior requests, I have your prior request. But anything new, please message the Facebook page or comment on the video. Yeah. And then again, we drew our winner yesterday for the $100 plus gift basket. So please, congratulate Peter for his winnings, and hopefully I'll be hearing from Peter soon to come pick up his wares, his winnings, and things of that nature. So, anyway, so I'm going to get to the books so I can get moving here. So, today, start with King Spawn, number 49. Blood and Thunder number 5. For you Feral fans, the new Feral is here with the Dracula homage cover. Radiant Black number 37. Toxic Crusaders, plural, number 1. Those of you that are Toxic Avenger fans, I'm anticipating the new movie. Peter Dinklage looks amazing. Should be fun. Skull Island, or Return to Skull Island number 3. Birds of Prey number 25. So got a few of those here. Action Comics 1090, encroaching upon the ever legendary 1100. Aquaman number 9. Batman Dark Patterns number 10. I'm going to set this over here so I can pivot. The Supergirl. They're doing these pumpkin spice covers in DC this month. So those are kind of fun. But yeah, Supergirl number 5. New title, It Killed Everyone But Me. Looks like a cool thriller type story. I grabbed, there's 4 copies here. So if you're interested in one of them, please message me and let me know. Again, we take risks on the new titles, new books, but we don't know how well they do without you picking one up and telling me about it. So if this doesn't sell, then I won't order anymore. And maybe we're missing out on something amazing. Maybe something cool. You never know. The Unchosen, number 3. And then we're pivoting, and we're walking, and we're walking. Racer X, number 1. Some pretty rad covers there. Trinity, number 4. This is an homage to the Batman book, The Wedding of Batman and Catwoman, or Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle. So that's pretty cool. Transformers number 24. Some pretty rad covers on this one. And then me, I took a little bit of a risk on this Space Ghost, right? I know it's not an ever popular series. I know that the other series didn't sell crazily. However, this is an Alex Ross Space Ghost cover, right? This is absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful, if you ask me. And what makes it cool, they did this really cool negative cover. I mean, that's something you don't normally see. You see black and whites, but not an actual negative. And then look at the beautiful foil. Yeah. If you're an Alex Ross fan, jump on this. Jump on it. Jump on it. Everybody jump on it. And then there's a couple number 2s. So you have the chance to pick up number 1 and number 2 at the same time. Again, I ordered a little heavy on the number 1 just because of the Alex Ross. Now this one, Space Ghost and Johnny Quest, number 4. You have your Spears cover, right? So there's number 4 on that one. And some other covers. Yes. Now Thundercats. So again, I mentioned that there's a couple Thundercat books here. So there's number 17. And then there's number 18. So, again, there's some options here. Pick up, some of you are going to have a couple Thundercats hitting your boxes today. And then again, Thundercats Lost. There are 2 of these today. So you got number 5 and number 6. Which I have to say, these Jay Lee covers really kind of match the Thundercats, in my opinion. I kind of like his almost sketchy kind of character depictions. It just gives them a kind of a different kind of life, in my opinion. I mean, I like the big and the bold, covers and stuff. But I really dig the Jay Lees. Terminator number 10, got a couple of those. Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls. This story is just ridiculous in a beautiful way. Some of these covers are just super cool. I dig that Mum-Ra one. The kind of hyper stylized like anime style really kind of matches what they're trying to do with the characters, I feel. And then of course there's the cutesy, cutesy fun ones. Zootopia number 5. Got a few different ones there. And then we're turning over here. Spawn fans rejoice. Number 368 is here, alive and well, or kind of alive, I guess, depending on how much of a Spawn fan you are. Vampirella number 5. You got your cosplay covers. I guess she's showing off her assets, if you know what I mean, as she typically does on Vampirella. But anyway, we have number 5 and number 4. So 4 and 5 on these. So get those while you can. Vampirella Armageddon number 2. So a few different covers on here. Again, with the cosplays. Blood Type. Let's see, number 4 on those. The burning, searing flesh from the sunlight. Conan the Barbarian number 24. There's a fun Virgin cover there. And a black and white cover there. The signature cover. Superman Kryptonite Spectrum number 2. Only got a couple of those. Today, one of the big books that's launching is Red Hood. I know several of you are Red Hood fans and really dig the Jason Todd Robin, again with the Jay Lee. So there's a new story starting today, and then you even have a Jim Lee cover paying homage to the death of Jason Todd, or the supposed death, the forecasted death, the death that we all voted for. And if you don't want to know what I mean by that, then look it up, because we voted for him to die. Cul-de-sac was this number 2. Several of you picked this up and just loved it and was super happy about the cul-de-sac. So I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. So that's available today. Witchblade number 1 reprint. So you have your foil cover and your regular cover. So this is a harken back to, again, the beginnings of Witchblade. So if you're a Witchblade fan, this is something that you need. Something that you need to add to your collection for sure. Green Lantern Corps number 8. Got a couple of those. Gotham by Gaslight. A League for Justice number 3. So this is the ongoing or the sequel to the original Gotham by Gaslight. Not the one from the 90s, but the more recent one from last year. Redcoat number 14. That's a pretty cool cover, right? Yeah, it's intense. It's intense. It's like camping outside. It's intense. Moving around. Hellboy in Love. 2 of 2. So this is the second part of that story. Godzilla number 2. The new ongoing Godzilla. So we've got several copies of that. Nocturnals, again, with a new storyline moving in. I figured we'd pick this up, especially with the Halloween season coming along. It looked pretty cool. I forget what it was about, but it was good enough for me to order it, so I got 4 copies of that. Godzilla and Here There Be Aliens, number 4. Powers, I picked this up, kind of the Mike Mignola cover here, and then, but look, if you notice, Michael Brian Bendis making his return to some writing stuff. So I grabbed that, again, 4 copies, trying it out. If you guys are interested, let me know. you'd be one of four to pick it up. Nova Imperial War. So got a couple covers on that one. Superior Avengers, number 6. I feel like we're getting ever closer to the end of the One World Under Doom, but check that cover out. Gnarly. Absolutely gnarly. Captain America, number 3, with the Halloween cutout cover. Fighting Doom on that cover. Love the Doom cover there. I know several of you have already requested for that cover. That's going to be a thing, I feel. And then Stitch making his debut, or not debut, an homage cover with the Stitch variant, which we've seen a few of those come about now. Alex Ross doing his timeless variants on the Eddie Brock Carnage. Again, why they put Shauna She-Devil on Eddie Brock Carnage, I have no idea. Kind of missing the mark on kind of some singularity between the characters that they choose for the book. But hey, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'm digging it. X-Men fans, rejoice. Today starts the X-Men Age of Apocalypse storyline with X-Men Alpha hitting the shelves today. I know several of you have been super excited for this one. Notice the foily cover. Yeah, check that out. Got the foily covers there. Your Magneto cutout cover. Your super rad Wolverine cover. Your Scotty Young cover. Your Mark Brooks animation style cover. And then your super rad other variant cover. So, good freaking luck on choosing which cover you want on that, because that's a thing. Your Todd Knott cover on the top with the Apocalypse. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. I mean, to put that many cool covers on a starting book, I mean, how can you go wrong? No matter which one you end up with, you're not going to be wrong. Wolverines and Deadpool's number 3. I pulled way back on that one. A lot of people are kind of over the Wolverine Deadpool stuff, which I can't blame you. I mean, they definitely just saturated the market on it after the movie. But nonetheless, we have another number 3. One World Under Doom, number 7. Your Doom Halloween mask cover, which is pretty fun. Your Mystic Mayhem cover. Continuing today, Ultimate Wolverine number 9. So you got your A and your B cover. Notice the Gambit in the background. Your Sabretooth here. So pretty rad there. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion number 4. Wielding magic sword. Yeah, so those are fun. Then today, Eerie number 3. I grabbed a few of those. New Spawn trade paperback, Unwanted Violence is here. There's Around the Spider-Verse, an original graphic novel right there. Yep. And then under that is Batman Hush, a deluxe edition. So I know that some people were looking for Batman Hush, and it is here. The Undead Iron Fist. I know several of you added this to your subscription box. Danny Rand returns to save the Iron Fist legacy. So new character design. I mean, that's a super rad cover there, if you ask me. So we'll see how that goes. Pretty exciting. Red Hulk number 8. Power Rangers Prime number 10. Fantastic Four number 9, where they get kicked out of the Fantastic Four building. Spider-Verse versus Venomverse number 5. I feel like we're entering the end of that one. Helverine number 10. They've really been tailoring back on that, so I feel like it's not selling as well as it used to, but still a rad cover nonetheless. Exceptional X-Men number 13 with the Kitty Pryde Timeless variant. Today, this is a big day for Punisher fans. We haven't had a true Frank Castle Punisher book in a long time. Marvel nearly well, they kind of did away with Punisher during the, I overgeneralize this, but it's kind of like during the Me Too stuff where everybody, started kind of being more aware of each other, being aware of kind of controversial, depictions and idolizing, things that maybe we shouldn't be idolizing. Marvel really took a step back with Punisher because he's so violent, because he is, kind of an unhinged mercenary, so to speak, kind of enacting his own violence, especially with gun violence. I could sit here and go on with it, but we've all heard it. We all know what's going on. But now with the implementation of the red band stuff, I feel like Marvel's like, okay, well, if we label it as violent, then we can't, it's up to the reader to really kind of take it upon themselves and, go into it knowing that it's violent, right? Well, we know. But yes, so Punisher Red Band #1 starting today. God, I can't. John Bernthal. There you go. John Bernthal. This cover, he has this kind of John Bernthal look to him, right? Kind of like that mean mug, but there's that's your A cover. You saw the foil Punisher logo variant, which I'm in love with. I think that's super cool. This is your kind of I forget the word for it. The NyQuil, man. It's killing me. Making these videos rough. Not an amalgamation. Collage. That's the word. Collage. And this is a Frank Miller cover. So as long as Frank Miller isn't drawing like real people, I think his artwork works. So this is pretty cool. Nice little Frank Miller cover there on top. But anyway, Red Band, Punisher, grab it. Edge of Venomverse #1. So another Venomverse title hitting shelves. Star Wars Jedi Knights. We have there's #8 and #7 coming in today. Or no, it's all #7. Sorry, this is #8 in this homage cover. So this is 8 of 10 of the homage covers, but it's #7 on the actual title. Sorry. Tales from the Nightland, Star Wars, kind of a new Star Wars book, very creepy looking, could be very mystical. I'm going to spoil something for you guys. If you haven't seen the Ahsoka series, I'm sorry, but you've had plenty of time to watch it. But in that series, there's the witches, right? I feel like this could be synonymous with them. I could be very wrong, but I feel like that Ahsoka series, those witches were the best part. I mean, I love that series just because of them, because I feel like that was something that Star Wars has never really touched on before, never really depicted it in a series, and kind of add a new level of mysticism to the whole Star Wars genre. And so if this story is delving into that, that's going to be a thing. That's going to be a thing. That's cool. And not to freak you guys out, but here's the Absolute Batman that came in today. I know several of you are just drooling over this series, coming in day of, my doors aren't even open and you're knocking, asking for the new Absolute Batman. So now new Absolute Batman is here. And then this one, Hello Darkness, just a crazy cover on that. I mean, look at that. I'm not reading the series, but that cover alone is like, what the hell is going on? I need to read this. I need to know. But anyway, so yes, that is today's books. Like I said, lots of cool stuff today. Lots of fun covers. Good luck choosing just one on some of these. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. And again, September 13th, this table's just a mess. September 13th is our comic and card show. So that's this Saturday. So if you're not doing anything, put it on your calendar. If you are doing something, guess what? Work this into your schedule, because it's going to be a thing. It's going to be lots of fun. Like I said, 100 plus vendors, or around 100 vendors. I'm doing stuff. We got the kids corner. We've got, the bulk book blowout, and all kinds of stuff. So that's it. Remember, message the Facebook page directly if you see something that you're after. If you or comment on the video if there's something that you're after. We will do our best to make sure that you get what you want, as I always do. And then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, enjoy it. I will talk to you guys soon, and I will see you Saturday. Excelsior.